Hey there, and welcome to this Wednesday Word of Wisdom. I'm so glad that you're joining me today. Today, we're going to talk about a couple of mindsets that might be sucking the life out of your relationship. Now, if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to this video series. You can also follow me on Facebook or Instagram. Also, we have the podcast version and the blog that can give you a couple different ways that you can get a hold of this information. Love is one of the most profound emotions that we as human beings know. And romantic relationships are one of the most meaningful aspects in our lives and can be a source of deep fulfillment. Human beings are social creatures, and we all have a need for human connection. Much like a garden or a car, to have a strong relationship requires that we give continuous care and upkeep and maintenance to the relationship. There are a number of mindsets that we really have to keep in mind when we want to be building a healthy relationship. In the 3 crash courses that I have available, we go through a number of different mindsets, how to show value, and how to really communicate and connect with your partner. But today I just want to talk about a couple of things that could be stealing the joy out of your relationship. The first one is our ability to accept our partner just the way they are. There are differences between men and women, how we think, how we behave, how we see the world differently. If you want a really funny analogy towards how we think significantly differently, you should check out the Laugh Your Way to a Better Marriage. But the human brain has not really evolved over time, and the way that we were originally created causes us to think and behave very differently. When we can accept that our partner thinks significantly differently than we do, when we can accept that their perception of the world is different than ours, when we can accept that we're going to do things differently, it can really help us find peace in those little pieces that seem to annoy us or frustrate us, or that we just can't seem to understand. Even what our needs are in the relationship are different between men and women, or any human being for that matter. That's why the 5 love languages is such an important tool in our world. When we can understand that there is a very unique way that our partner experiences love, receives love, gives love, it can really help us to start to understand them better and to meet their needs in a way that actually is valuable to that person. And because our needs are so significantly different, we also have to recognize that unless we've actually had the conversation over and over and over again, there's a good chance that our partner may not even know how to meet our needs. So when we can learn how to ask for help, when we can learn how to start to express our needs, when we can learn to share what's really important to us, rather than expect our partner to be a mind reader, it makes a significant difference to our sense of satisfaction and fulfillment in the relationship. So once we've realized that there's these significant differences in the way that we think, the way that we behave, the way we perceive our world, our needs, we can start to be really intentional each and every day to start to challenge our own mindset around the relationship, around the expectations that we have, around meeting our partner's needs. We have to decide each and every day how we're going to show up. Who do I want to be? And often that starts with us defining what ideally we want our relationship to look like and what's my role in creating that. How do I design the relationship that I want to live in, and how do I show up in that? The question really is, what do I need to change about me in order for me to have the relationship that I want to have? If every day I'm frustrated and I see everything as negative and everything my partner does as wrong, I'm not going to feel very positive when I'm around them. I may wind up being passive aggressive, or maybe I'll be more quiet, and it's going to show up in the emotion that I'm presenting in that relationship. And my partner is going to experience that and react in kind, which will easily suck the joy out of being home, out of being with that person, and out of the idea that I had in my mind about what my relationship was going to look like. And so, if I want things to be different in my relationship, I am going to have to be different in my relationship. I can choose to bring back the life of my relationship. So, ask yourself today, what is it that you need to shift to create the ideal relationship that you've been looking for? Let's stop letting those vampires that are sucking the life out of our relationship to steal our joy. Take control. Thanks for hanging out with me today. And hey, check out Fearlessly Anchored Marriages.
Do you want to reignite the spark in your relationship?
How can you be more fearless?
How can you anchor yourself to the truths you know, but you aren't living out?
Fearlessly Anchored Marriages is a program that will teach you to live love intentionally. Anything you want in life does not come accidentally.
So why would your relationship be any different?
Over the next 12 weeks, you will be exposed to some of the mindset blocks that could interfere with your current relationship. You will be coached to learn how to set boundaries, how to recognize opportunities, how to develop self-awareness, how to lead yourself and lead your relationship.
We've all been there. The struggle is real. We want to feel connected, heard, valued, and loved. Join us in transforming your relationship. Reignite the flame.
Reconnect. Refresh.
Fearlessly Anchored Marriages.
Let's live love
Intentionally.